Hi, everyone. Also speaking, Jay. My guest this evening is Jayson Burg. Jayson Burg is also an activist who attends virtually all council meetings. At the last council meeting on December 18th, Jayson was asked to leave the council chambers. Could you explain the incident?
Well, I get up and speak to the council, address the council, and ask questions about any of the ordinances they're passing. Why do I do that? I do that to make sure that the people are aware why these ordinances are being passed and their consequences. I don't do it to waste time. I do it as a way to have the people informed. Now, if people don't see the caucus meeting, they'll never know. And this is a live meeting. We don't have a continuity of our video, so I'm there to put their feet to the fire. I'm not there to persecute them. I'm there to make sure that they fill us in what they're doing. Basically, I want transparency, accountability, and sensibility in government.
Okay, well, the problem with this is that the council starts late. As an example, this is start at 6 o'clock. It normally starts around 6:20 or 6:30. But what the council has been doing lately, ever since Shovelin was mayor, they spend the first half hour or first hour giving out awards before they even start the public meeting. So by the time the meeting officially starts, it'll be around 7:30. So then they have a number of items on the agenda. If you add up what's on the ordinances and if you add on what's on the resolution, it could be as much as maybe 100 items if you add up all the items. So the problem is that they're starting very late, and that's something that I think they should fix. What's your idea on this?
Well, it's nice. It's good to give recognition to our children. They work hard, and it's very good for their ego and their sensibility. Again, the council needs to be thinking about how effective they are. Again, I can't be responsible for their agenda. The only thing I can be responsible for is getting up and, again, posing my questions to have them answer my questions.
Yeah, there's too many items on the agenda, and that was even the last raised by Mr. Byrne, the city clerk, at the last under the last administration when Healy was there. How many things you have? If you're having 15 or 13 second reading ordinances, and you have maybe 10 people for each ordinance to speak, that's a lot of people up there. Perhaps they have too many items on the agenda, and they're tired, so therefore they want to more or less take it out on you. Now, you're one of the people that who ran for office, and you attend council meetings. But the problem we have right now is the people that run on a team are people the mayor picks, and they don't attend meetings. Is that correct?
I agree with you. Most of them, who are like cockroaches coming out of the cracks. I never saw half those people, and I have no problems with them. I know Waterman, she was active in the community, but again, I never really saw her or any of the other candidates who won at the council meetings. I mean, people need to be active in the community, that's one thing, but you need to be visible. Coming out of the woodwork is one thing. I say anyone, a good man with great ideas can never win against the machine's money and 700 blind volunteers. Even a dead rat would win a race.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily put it that way. They tend to pick people according to racial division instead of picking people according to do they understand the issue, do they understand what the meeting's all about. I mean, they're tired. They probably work all day, then they come to a meeting, and they want people like you to disappear.
Well, I'm never going to disappear because it's my right as a sovereign citizen to participate in our elected government. And our elected government is there to serve us, not to disserve us. We are their masters, and they need to be listening to what we have to say. And they don't listen to what we have to say when it comes to abatements or whatever the issue is. They do not listen to us, and it's time to say, stop the garbage and listen to us, or you will be removed.
Well, I think they would say that they are our elected representatives. I think the problem is that we don't focus on who was the council. We always focus on who was the mayor. What we used to do in Hoboken, they would have a race with the mayor and the at-large candidates, and then 2 years later they will do the ward races, which means you can focus on who was the council person up there. And we don't do that. There's always the mayor, the mayor, the mayor, and the people who vote on government is the council, the budget, ordinances. So we have to start focusing on who are those people. Now, what I want to bring up before time is out is the fact that here it is, this is still the first part of January, and they're still running parts of the November meeting. I've been trying to find when the council more or less confronted you, Councilman Lavarro confronted you, and he more or less suggested that you should leave, and I cannot find that on public access. I cannot find it even online. It appears that part of the December meeting is being blamed with part of the November meeting, and I'm very much concerned that something is happening to public access. So just to sum up, we have a few moments left. What do you want to say to the public?
Well, get out there, participate in your government, take back what is yours. Government's there to serve you.
So Jayson, I want to thank you very much for coming, and hopefully we will continue attending meetings.